face the flag over the western of the court as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Introducing tonight's starting lineups. First for the Eagles. Number 1, Kyle Manstetta. Number 2, Jonathan Valentini. Number 4, Sterling Glover. Number 5, Marcus Wiener. Number 8, Jeremy Villarreal. Number 9, Zach Lodi. And number 11, Jake Moore. Benedictine is coached by Dave Bierman, who is assisted by Josh Zalecki and Matt Jonian. And now the starting lineup for your North Central College Cardinals. Number 2, Jacob Zemba. Number 3, Jake Caceros. Number 11, Anthony Kluzak. Number 12, Kevin Messer. Number 17, Sean Hyatt. Number 25, Max Lawrence. Number 29, Andrew Berkshire. North Central is coached by Kyle Exline. He's assisted by Evan Lane, Peter Maniscalco, Sean Graham, and Matt Drummond.
Welcome inside Gregory Arena on the campus of North Central College. 4 minutes stand between right now and the start of the match between the North Central Cardinals and the Benedictine Eagles. It's the first live stream of men's volleyball here at North Central on NCTV 17. Hello and welcome to this production of Cardinal Volleyball. Kevin Jackman here at North Central. It was an interesting first day for the Cardinals. Their first ever match in program history coming against Loras College. Did not start the way they wanted. The first set losing 19-25. Battled back, they won the next 25-22, lost the third. So it was sudden death essentially for the Cardinals coming down the stretch. Won the crucial fourth set, and in the fifth, they're able to get a 15-8 decision and win the opening match against Loras College. The second game of the doubleheader did not go so kindly. Benedictine University at Mesa come in here to Gregory Arena and sweep the Cardinals 25-20, 25-23, 25-19, a 3-0 set win. That's where they stand right now when they host Benedictine, the team from Lisle, just a few minutes down the road, down Chicago Avenue. They are the visitors tonight. The Cardinals donning the white jerseys, Benedictine in all black. It's an exciting time for the Cardinal program. First year in existence, the head coach, Kyle Exline, his first head coaching experience here at North Central, was a player for 4 years at Loyola of Chicago. Went on to become an assistant coach at Carthage College, and in fact was part of the reason they went to the inaugural Division III National Championships in 2012. So a lot of experience as we are officially underway. First set, first point, blocked straight down, and the Cardinals draw first blood. Anthony Kluzak skies for the block, pounds the chest And the Cardinals with a quick 1-0 lead here in the first set. A lefty serve from the Cardinals. Batted down immediately. And it's a point for Benedictine. Server on the last two is Jacob Zemba, a freshman setter, and you'll hear the word freshman quite a bit here for this North Central team. Everybody except Sean Pete, a freshman eligibility. Set near side, batted down inside the quarter play, and the Cardinals come away with another point. Jake Roseros had a monster first day, 21 kills against Loris over those 5 sets. He's towing the line right now to the left of the screen. Collins went into the net. Service error knocks the game back up at 2. Kyle Van Steedem, the server, lofts one in. Knocked down, not much power behind that spike by Kluzak, and Benedictine takes advantage with a point of their own. The Eagles come in with a 2-4 record. The Cardinals are 1-1. Stats really don't apply at this point, such a small sample size. Batted down out of the hands of Max Lawrence. He had a very solid day. In fact, he essentially secured that 4th set against Lawrence on Sunday for the Cardinals with back-to-back kills to end it. Lofted over the net, free ball, tipped, and that one rolled the net. Cardinals said they came out with some jitters in that first set against Loris. Understandable considering they had 8 weeks of practice prior to their very first match. As Sean Pete puts one down with authority. Andrew Bergstrand standing to the left of Pete. Already mentioned the names Lawrence. Service error coming off the hand of Kluzak, who will take a seat. Kevin Mezer, the libero in the red jersey. On the opposite side, Jonathan Valenti, the libero for Benedictine. Near side, Killiton batted around. Counted as a point for Sean Pete. Had the fortune of having some members of this Cardinal team come in to the studio to tape the Cardinal Report. They'll be on this upcoming week's edition. Knocked straight down, out of play, Cardinal point. Coach Kyle Lexline stopped by. Joined by a couple of players, Ben Cartwright and Mike Mitchell. Put in, tapped up, middle strike, straight down to earth. Seven to 5 the score. Substitution comes in for Benedictine. Zach Loading into the match. Popped up, near side, outside hit. Top of the net rejected off the attempt from Pete. Roseros with the initial setup. Setter on the floor, Jacob Zemba. He gets a chance here. Quick set, middle strike, pounded straight down. Right into the waiting arms of Sterling Glover, a 5'11" outside hitter from Lombard for Benedictine. Game all tied up at 7 apiece. Roseros, the set to the front of the net. Zemba does the rest. Sneaky left-handed set over the net. Cardinals recapture the lead in set number 1, 8-7. Lawrence, the serve. Near side, pounded inside the quarter play. Glover tallies another point for Benedictine. Gregory Arena has housed volleyball before, but women's volleyball, which has had some successful years. First ever season for men's volleyball. Zemba in front of the net. Braceros capitalizes on a miscue from Zach Loading. Misjudged that ball, and he'll take a seat. Libero comes in for the Eagles. Served into the net, Andrew Bergstrand, a 6'7" freshman from Lincoln Way Central. Lots of players coming in to North Central from the Lincoln Way system. Mike Mitchell, Sean Pete, Dominic Terry, Kyle Nilsson, Alec Horn. Blocked and rejected. Braceros tried to go up and over the top. Didn't have enough elevation. Ten to 9, Benedictine lead. Lawrence, outside hit from the back row. Interesting to hear that amongst Division III schools, a program that is in its infancy stages is already being considered a contender in the landscape of the league. Hit out of play, Eagle point. Cardinals in the Midwest Collegiate Volleyball League. Benedictine has been competing in this league for a number of years. And a service error stepping on the end line. Foot fault. Ties the game back up at 11. Last year under Dan Buring, a 7-16 mark. Eagles are 9-20 over 2 seasons under their head coach. Tap straight down, free ball, knocked around a couple more times. Eagles let it hit the hardwood, and the Cardinals come away with another point. Nobody is led by more than 2 points in this opening set. 12-11 now as we approach the midway point. Braceros pounded the first one into the net in his first trip to the service line. Gets a clean one in here. Blocked by the Cardinals. Saved. Free ball over the net. Short. Eagles get a chance to set something up. A little disorganized. Braceros saves another one. Zemba. Back row spike. Another one put down, and this is an Eagle point. Good exchange there. A couple of faults on both sides. Serving is Van Steedem. Cardinals giving up an ace. You can see X-Line just off to the sideline on the left side of your screen. The vocal coach, and he has to be. There's all freshmen on this team as Pete rejected again. Loading and John Mueller combined for the block on the near side of the net. Van Steedem serves in for a second time. Lawrence, back row spike, dug out. Off the hands of Lawrence. Kluzek was also there. And the Cardinals want to talk this over with Benedictine on a 3-point run. We'll get a minute to mold it over. 15-12 opening set. It's a best of 5 series for this men's game. Essentially the first team to win 3 sets rather. Cardinal was able to do that in that opening match against Loris, winning sets 2, 4, and 5. So even if the Cardinals drop this opening match, they've been here before, which is a good thing for a young team to have already experienced that ability to come back from an early deficit. Benedictine is set to come out of the break, as are the Cardinals. Mezer, Bluzak, Roseros, Lawrence, Zemba, and Pete back on the floor for NCC. 15-12 first set. Lawrence with the low set. Backside hit. Roseros couldn't put it down with authority. Blocked by the Cardinals. Popped straight up. Set up Van Steedem, far side. Hit into the chest of Mezer. Couldn't do anything with it. Mezer the set, pops it up. Zemba far side. Lawrence finally stops the run. Five-point run for Benedictine. Mateo Gonzalez will check in. Anthony Kluzak will take a seat. Into the net, Benedictine point. So after a back and forth affair to open things up, the game was tied at 12 apiece. The Eagles have, in a way, started to pull away. Up by 4 points. Jake Morin, a lefty serve. A little low, hit the bottom of the net, and gives it right back to the Cardinals. And Pete will check out. Raymond Krause will come in. Krause with 39 assists in that opening game against Loris. Hits one into the net there. So the substitution to come in for the serve doesn't pay off for X-Line in this instance, as Jeremy Villarreal will serve it away. Near side, Lawrence again. Fantastic first game for number 25. It's been a bright spot on the floor for the Cardinals. Serve, scrapes over the net, tapped over, weak spot. Point goes to the Cardinals. Andrew Bergstrand, that 6'7" guy, poked it right over the net. A little more power in this serve from Lawrence. Jump ball won by Bergstrand at the net. To within one they go. A timeout taken by Benedictine. So after the Eagles go on a 5-0 run, the Cardinals have their turn, and we'll step aside with them. We'll be back in about 40 seconds on NCTV 17. First set action inside Gregory Arena. 18-17 the score. Benedictine was up by 4 just moments ago. Lawrence the serve. Ace! And Ace snots this up at 18. chance to take the lead. And out of order, Benedictine, a little disorganized. Cardinals get a free point. Back row was not in the correct sequence. 19-18, and Lawrence finally gives it up, but the rally at least allows the Cardinals to tie this game up at 19. Deep, out of bounds. Out of play. Cardinals up a point. It's Bergstrand behind the service line. Lots of service errors in this opening game. Popped up, free ball. And it's going to be won by Benedictine. Kluzak couldn't touch it again. So to 20 all we go. Loading the serve. Scratch that, that's Reimer. Put down by Zamba. Saved by Valentini. But out of bounds, and the Cardinals have another point advantage. Cardinals said today they enjoyed that 5-set win against Loras, but if they had it their way, they'd win in 3 straight. Tipped at the net, by the net. Benedictine adjusts. Mezer, near side. Kraus, middle of the net, a little low. A miss hit on the set, tipped. Mezer again. Zemba gets a redo. Far side. Roseros, deep save, and a free ball will be sent over the net. Mezer, Kraus, back row hit. Zemba had a chance again, hit it deep. Coming the other way, and it is a point for Benedictine. (21) apiece. Sterling Glover, the server. Far side, Braceros gets pounded back. Krauser has to win one at the net. Braceros tried to hit it back towards the court. Couldn't quite reach it. Cardinals now down a point. Lawrence, Krauser puts one down himself. So Braceros will serve. Big point in the game. Hits it into the net. Another service error for the Cardinals. Seven early on for NCC, 3 for Benedictine. Lawrence, an equalizer at 23. And the Cardinal bench celebrates in the corner. That'll be a point of conversation during the Cardinal Report when it comes out Thursday night. No choreographing, they come up with things on the spot. .23 apiece. Bracero saves it initially, but unable to scramble for it. Mateo Gonzalez couldn't get there. And now Benedictine with an opportunity to take set 1. 24-23 the score. Mezer back in, Gonzalez to the bench. And a timeout taken by the Cardinals. To this point, the Cardinals with a 14-11 edge in kills. 4 apiece for attack errors. 10 assists apiece for these two teams. 4 blocks for Benedictine, 1 for North Central, but the service errors seem to be plaguing the Cardinals the most. You take away just, say, 3 or 4 of those, anything could have happened in those 4 points that Benedictine was just kind of handed. And now the Cardinals have to defend against a potential winner here in the first set for the Eagles. Cardinals taking all the time they can in this timeout, a minute break, 24-23. And here we go. Both teams taking to the court. Lofted in, Messer. Zemba, middle hit, right back down. Bertrand can't get it over. Benedictine blocks it and wins the first set, 25-23. And with that, a 3-minute break. We'll step aside as well. We'll be back on NCTV 17 for set number 2 from inside Gregory Arena. Welcome back. Set number 2 just about underway. Cardinals dropping the opening match 25-23 to Benedictine. They're 1-1 this season, winning the opening match against Loras before dropping a 3-0 game against Benedictine at Mesa. First game stats, Max Lawrence. The eye test certainly passed, and certainly passed on the stat sheet as well. 5 kills in 7 attempts. Sean Pete, 4 kills in 6 attempts. They led the Cardinals' attack. Meanwhile, Jacob Zemba with 6 assists. Braceros and Mezer with 2 digs apiece to lead the Cardinals. Lawrence goes long on the first one, out of play. Benedictine claims the first point of this second set. Opposite way, Jake Morin, 6 kills in 11 attempts. Loading, 3 and 3. Those are your 2 leading attackers for Benedictine. Near side, Braceros goes to the far side, popped up. Benedictine will set it up. Knocked over the net. Cardinals get a free ball. Put down, straight down by Bertrand. Who will then subsequently take the ball behind the service line and initiate with the score knotted at 1. Quick set, back row spike, out of play, missed by Glover. Free ball for the Cardinals, knocked straight down off the net, kicked around, ball still loose. Cardinals started celebrating. Braceros puts one in. Ball was kicked, and that is a legal move. Braceros. Kraus, quick set over the net. Far side hit, mistimed, put it over the net a couple of times. Put down another, and this is going to be a net ball, Cardinal point. Cardinals started celebrating, but I believe it was Morin who kicked that ball to keep it alive. And again, that is a legal move. You are allowed to kick the ball. Hammered down, and a carry called. Cardinals dropped the opening point, but have claimed the next 4 with Bertrand serving. Good awareness, by the way, on that play from the Cardinals, Braceros, or rather that's Zemba. Cardinals again with a point. Zemba, number 2, the only Cardinal aware that the play was still going on in that strange sequence. And now a timeout taken, the Cardinals bench explodes. After dropping that first set, 25-23, the Cardinals have stormed out of the gate in set number 2, 5-1. We'll be back after this timeout on NCTV 17. Kraus gets a quick word from his coach, Kyle Exline. Bertrand serves again, pops straight back. Glover has to knock it towards play. Pushed over the net by Reimer. Near side, Bracero. Put it through, 6-1. Bertrand, 6 consecutive points for the 6'7" freshman from New Lenox. Whistle and a point. Cardinals over the line. That'll end the streak of a 6-0 run. Nice dig by Lawrence. Set was low. Kraus tried to readjust to it, couldn't do so. Near the net, Braceros didn't get enough on it. Without the wall there, I don't know if he would have gotten it over the net anyways. It's now 6-4. Villarreal, the server. Far side, Pete. Rather, that's Zemba, straight down. Snaps the Eagles' momentum. Knocked straight back. It'll be a free ball coming up for the Cardinals. Mezer sets towards the net. Kraus back to Zemba. Nice recovery by Benedictine. Missed time down the spike. Braceros sops away towards the scores table. Saved by Glover. Free ball over the net. Mezer, far side. Opposite way to Zemba. This series will not end. And then it will. Far side, it was Glover. Longest series of the night for the Cardinals and the Eagles. Quick middle hit. Loading into the net. Cardinals get a free point, 8-5. Braceros, powerful serve. Glover, outside the quarter play. And the Cardinals kick the extra point on the sideline. Mike Mitchell acting as the goalposts. It's going to be a fun season watching this team. Braceros, server again. Nice save by Mezer. Near side, Lawrence, and into the net the Cardinals went. Negating the nice dig out by Mezer. (9-6) Cardinals hold the advantage in set number 2. Benedictine winning the first one 25-23. Tipped off the net, Cardinals couldn't adjust. John Mueller. He'll serve for a second straight time. Braceros softens the blow, now spikes it down from the back row. Gets it again, one-handed, put it towards the net, but nobody was home. And now the Eagles pull to within 1. Mezer. Near side, Lawrence. That ball is way out of here. Lawrence, kill number 1 in set number 2. Pete will serve. The lone sophomore eligibility-wise. Bouncing the volleyball before serving it away. Far side, Glover had to react to a save by the Cardinals. Soft serve over the net. Pete couldn't get there. Benedictine yet again. Glover. And the Cardinals out of order. Cardinals can't figure it out. Score now tied at 10. Measure, Kraus far side, Zemba pinballs around between Glover and Morin and falls to the hardwood. Zemba the server. Back row hit for Glover. Measure pops it towards the net. Nice. Kraus tries to knock it over again. Near side now, Lawrence pops straight up. The Cardinals have a free ball. Kraus puts it home. Good series for the Cardinals. Applied a lot of pressure on the Eagles and finally found a crack. Out of play. No one there. And a timeout taken by BU. We'll break with them. A minute timeout on NCTV 17 in the middle of set number 2. Glover will take a seat. Into the game, Ian Thompson, sophomore from Warrenville. Zemba the server. Knuckleball. High lofted. Far side. Beautifully placed by Jeremy Villarreal. And the timeout works to ice the Cardinals. It's now 13-11 midway through the second set. Loading the server. Out of play. Near side, Lawrence popped up at the net. Whistle, and a point for the Cardinals. Lawrence the serve, popped up far side. And it is just off the sideline. Out of play again. Again, we'd like to thank you for tuning into this first ever live broadcast of Cardinal Volleyball, men's Cardinal Volleyball to be specific. Middle strike. Hammered home by the Cardinals. Bergstrand right in the middle of it. Braceros and Kraus flanking him left and right. Lawrence continues to serve. Little floater. Miss hit by both teams, and now Measure hits a free ball over the net. Setter spike. Measure, near side. Braceros tries to get something on it. Able to disrupt the Eagles. Tipped over the net, scooped. Braceros pounds it down near the net. Pop back into the back row for the Cardinals. Braceros again. Line to the near side, and finally a whistle stopping play. The Cardinals get a long, exhilarating point. Pop backwards, saved by the libero, Valentini. Near side, Braceros has to stop before letting it fly. Hit down to the net by the Cardinals. Nice block despite that ball coming from the back row. Free ball over the net. Measure sets it up. Kraus. Little hit. Bergstrand. Cardinals get another shot at it. One more hit over the net. Back row. Outside hit. Pounded back by the Cardinals. Back to the far side and off the forearms of Measure and out of play. Casper Mazurek, an alum of Naperville Central. Just a freshman, so he was a Red Hawk just a year ago. He was the Eagle with that spike moments ago. Braceros blocked a couple of times, but deadens on the hands of Kyle Van Steedem and straight down. 18-13, second set. Eagles claiming the first. Pop towards the net. Nice save by Lawrence. Braceros again tipped at the net. Zurich gets the deflection to fall, to pull back within 4. Villarreal, the server for Benedictine. Zemba seemingly hovering. Blocked at the net, put over. Measure pops it straight up. That was off the roof inside Gregory Arena, redirected towards the net. Cardinals couldn't adjust, and a timeout taken as the lead whittled down to 3 by Benedictine. We'll take a timeout with them. Late second set. Cardinals up 3 points. Cardinals up by 3, 18-15, second set. Eagles taking the first by a 25-23 mark. Braceros into the back row. Glover back into the game. Kraus sets, back row spike by Lawrence, a little too long. Braceros, initial touch, Zemba, well-directed spike, redirected back towards play by Morin, and the Cardinals get another opportunity. Kraus to the near side, Braceros pounded down at the net, he saves it back. Kraus pushes it to the back row. Far side, Glover again, and a deflection. No, take that back. Point for the Cardinals. (19-16), set 2. Glover, right back to him. Makes the Cardinals pay. Not a single senior on the Benedictine team. Just a sprinkling of juniors. As a matter of fact, just one. Braceros with a powerful spike saved. Glover comes this way again. Pounded over the net. Buzek with a deflection. Heads up play. Now Braceros, the server. Probably the hardest server we've seen tonight for the Cardinals. Good downward action. Near side, Lawrence trying to win the battle at the net. Kraus, Lawrence gets it again. Should have left it. Would have been long. But Valentini couldn't resist. Cardinals up by 4. Far side, Glover again. Saved by Messer. Outside hit, Zemba. Sneaks it just inside the corner. (22-17), late second set. Cardinals dropping the first 25-23. Braceros, the third consecutive serve. Morin, deflected. Eagles will not go quietly. Reimer checks out. John Matthews, the sophomore outside hitter, comes in. Point for the Cardinals, now just 2 away. Served over towards the net. Nice job by Matthews from saving it. Bergstrand tried to put it down. Popped up, back row. Braceros saves it initially, popped over the net, and it is just off the sideline. Heads up play by Glover and company to let that one go. With an emphatic spike to put the Cardinals just a point away from a second set win. Cardinal bench starting the slow clap as Zemba sets up to serve. Just off the sideline. Almost came away with a set-ending ace. Near side, back row, Braceros just off the mark. Back-to-back close calls for the Cardinals nearly have given them a set victory. Braceros, Kraus, near side, Lawrence, blocked away, but out of bounds. And And the Cardinals come away with this second set win. 25-21. The Cardinals even up this match. We'll take a break. 3-minute timeout. We'll be back on NCTV 17. On to set three we go, all tied up at a set apiece. The Cardinals coming back in set number two after dropping the first by winning 25-21. Max Lawrence with a couple of big spikes down the stretch to help the Cardinals pull away and earn the win. 10 kills on the night for Lawrence in 16 attempts, just 2 kill errors. And he is by far the leading attacker for the Cardinals. Braceros behind him at 5. Zemba and Pete with 4 apiece. For Benedictine, as this first one gets underway and Lawrence hits one into the net. For Benedictine, it's Morin with 7 kills, was very quiet in that last set. Loud serve. Cardinals come right back with Bergstrom. Deep serve, popped up. Near side Glover. Middle of the floor, nice save. Over the net. Cardinals come away with it on a broken play. Those are the best ones to get. The ones you probably shouldn't win, but you win anyways. Bergstrand right into the twine. This match will go a minimum of 4 sets. A best of 5 series. The first team to win 3 sets comes away with the overall victory. Loading the serve. Kraus down low. Block coming to the far side, not in time. And Lawrence couldn't get there. Looks like Lawrence is a little shaken up after that one. He's asking for a substitution? Possibly. And he will be substituted out for, possibly may have scraped that knee of his, scraped it up. And we'll have a quick timeout as he's being attended to on the far sideline. Funny note being passed on in between sets by our cameraman Chris Picciolo. The Cardinals celebrating that second set win with the same celebration they had when they won against Loris. One of the players lies down on the floor, acts like a fish. Another player reels him in. A contingency of 5 or 6 players hoist that player up as if he's some sort of trophy fish. And then another couple of players end up taking photos with said trophy fish. Very elaborate, but again, no choreography ahead of time by this team. They come up with these things spur of the moment. Coach Exline's all for it too. He likes it. It looks like there's a little bit of blood on the floor that's being pointed out. The Cardinals need a towel to mop it up. Coach Exline likes it because it keeps everybody engaged, and on a team when they have 23 players, that is not an easy thing to do. Perfect segue into a reminder that on Thursday, 7 o'clock, the Cardinal Report, episode number 2 comes out. On it, the men's volleyball team following their inaugural match against Loris, and the men's basketball team coming off a magnificent game, and I mean a magnificent game against number 2 Elmhurst, in which they came away with an 80-62 victory, taking down the second-ranked team of the nation and polling to within a tie atop the division, or rather the conference of the CCIW. Free ball, hit over the net, but too far to the side. Zemba couldn't save it. Finally back to action, and it's a Benedictine point. Cardinals go back at it. The basketball team that is tomorrow night traveling down to Decatur. Out of play, back to a tie game of 3 apiece. However, we will not be traveling with them. Instead, we have another live broadcast on tap tomorrow. Carey committed. Bluzak pushed it over the net. Tomorrow night, the women's basketball team takes on Milliken here at home inside Gregory Arena. The volleyball net will be taken out. The basketball nets will be dropped down from the ceiling. And some hoops will take place here inside Murner Fieldhouse. That comes your way tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Out of play off the sideline. Side judge says it's in fact in play. And a third straight point claimed by Benedictine. Mezer, Kraus, middle hit, very low. And Kluzak had already leaked, anticipating a higher set. Cardinals want to talk it over. one of the coaches on that sideline, in addition to Coach Exline. In fact, it's the coach facing Exline with the beard. That's Matt Warner, a North Central alum. And for a couple of years, worked at WONC, the official radio station of North Central. He was a DJ. Off the air today, Coach Exline saying Warner, who's also an assistant coach at Naperville Central, would get off of his 3 to 6 a.m. DJ shift and immediately come to practice with the Cardinals at 6 a.m. So in addition to working an overnight music shift at a radio station, he would then quickly proceed down to the gym and work out for 2, 3, 4 hours with the Cardinal volleyball team. In my mind, I'm thinking, count me out. Would not catch me anywhere near that schedule. But kudos to Mr. Warner. Busy schedule. Out of the timeout, 7-3, Benedictine. Served into the net. Morin misfires. Glover rejected by the Cardinals. Kruzak yet again. He has been the most dominant force on the defensive end, blocking kill attempts. Berceros. Near side, Glover, double pumps. The approach wasn't a sure thing. Lawrence rejected, right back down to earth. Kyle Van Steedem, a hefty man on that far side, absorbing that spike and sending it right back. Near side, Zemba. Over the net. Zurich tried to get it. Tipped out of play. Morin got a piece of it, didn't know his teammate was right behind him. Now that I think of it, Casper Mazurek, having attended Naperville Central, would have been under the guidance of Matt Warner. And now tonight facing against his former assistant coach. I don't know why I hadn't drawn that parallel before just now, but it's the thought that counts. Out of play, 9-6 the score. Spike straight down. Van Steedem yet again. Becoming a force here in set number 3. Popped out of play. Van Steedem takes one off the wrists, off the hand of Lawrence. Play, Zemba couldn't connect. Kraus, back row hit. Roseros, nearly a carry. Tipped at the net. Kraus again, short set, middle hit, Bergstrom. Deflected. Deflected by Benedictine. They do not believe they touched that volleyball. Cardinals get the point anyways. Popped up, nice save. Middle of the floor, Marcus Reimer. Zemba comes the other way with a nice spike to the far side, saved yet again by Reimer. And a perfectly placed kill in the corner, opposite way. 12-8, Benedictine. Massive serve, but rejected by the top of the net. Bergstrand. Not straight down. Kluzak. Seemed like his eyes were level with the top of the net. Powerful spike opposite way. Jake Morin, an 8th kill on the night. Kraus, far side, Braceros. Blocked straight down. Braceros couldn't get the kill. Lines up with the block. Deep serve. What a save. Eagles have come to play in this third set. Looked a bit sluggish in that second. Have come out with a renewed vigor. Can the Cardinals keep up? Miscommunication between Kraus and Kluzak again. Off the turf in front of Lawrence. Cardinals might need a timeout at some point soon. Morin serves again. Braceros gets the spike off the deflection. Goes the other way. And stops the bleeding for NCC. And Steedham shaking off the hand after taking some abuse from the spike. Rocketed off the hand of Braceros. Near side Glover taps one over. Try to catch the Cardinals off guard, didn't. Lawrence comes this way. Another softie. Cardinals not prepared for that one. Mezer and Zemba both dove for it, but to no avail. Timeout taken, 16-12, middle of the third set. Tied at 1 apiece. We'll be back on NCTV 17. Four-point lead for Benedictine coming out of the timeout called by the Cardinals. Mezer, the dig, opposite way. Lawrence just off the sideline. Glover, the server. Out of play. Long off the hand, 17-13, third set. Pete will check in. Kluzak out. And Pete will serve. Jump ball at the net. Tapped around and a carry call. Cardinals with a win on that sequence, 17-14. Pete will serve again. Another lollipop over the net. Rejected at the net. Zemba stopping a missile from Mrzic. Third time for Pete. This time the net just happened to get in the way. Lawrence, near side. Zemba right in front of Glover. Approaching the 20-point mark. The Cardinals making a rally to get back in this. Popped up, ricochet towards the scores table, and another point for NCC. Will Benedictine call a timeout? And yes, they will. We'll talk it over. Up just one. We'll be back in a minute on NCTV 17. Cardinals down just a point. Third set, big swing set. With the match tied at 1 set apiece. Pounded down and Berceros couldn't get there in time. Off the form and out of play. Kraus, short set, Bergstrand. Strong kill from Mr. Bergstrand yet again, this 6'7" freshman. Lawrence, another serve. Middle hit, blocked by Bergstrand. Far side, Berceros, straight down. Tie game, 19 apiece. Lawrence just nicks the net. Long spike, out of play. Did the Cardinals tip? They did not. Cardinals the first to 20. Down by 4 just moments ago. Lawrence will serve again. Back row, Glover. Tipped over the net. Saved. Over the net. Potted down. Cardinals have a chance to win this one. Braceros, but it's blocked. Loading. Thought that ball was dead on arrival. Somehow Zemba able to get a piece of it in his attempt to dive forward. Enough so to keep it off the hardwood. 20 all. Lofted over. Mezer. Far side, Braceros again. Got some good elevation on that one. Glover near side. Blocked. Straight down the line in front of Mezer. Short set. Bergstrand had to adjust midair. Off the noggin of Thompson. And yeah, that's not the right way to use your head. It is a legal move, but not a smart one. That ties this game up at 21. Glover off his body towards the stands and out of play. Cardinals somehow have the momentum right back. Up a point, 22-21, third set, and a timeout taken. Cardinals have the momentum. We'll be back with 3 points to go on NCTV 17. Welcome back. Braceros takes a seat on the bench. Long and out of play. Bergstrand misses. And Braceros will come in. .22 apiece. Serve from Loading. Kraus. Far side, Braceros. Saved in the back row. Valentini had it, but Benedictine, the other five couldn't. 2 points away from a big swing set win. Kraus with the serve. Far side. Hammered well out of play. Morin missed, and not by a little. Point away from a third set win. Kraus, the server, the crowd getting into it. Near side, Glover, saved by Lawrence. Kraus, far side, Braceros can put it away. Just off the sideline. So now Morin, the server. Lofted in, Mezer sets, Kraus sets, Braceros spikes, out of play. Cardinals win the third set. 25-23, we go to the fourth. Cardinals up 2-1. 3-minute break at NCTV 17. We'll be back in a bit on your home of the Cardinals. Welcome back. It's the fourth, and could it be the final set of tonight's match between the Cardinals and the Eagles? Cardinals dropping the very first set, 25-23, able to rally for a pair of set victories, and now find themselves just one away from moving to 2-1 on the early season. Near side, Lawrence. Too long. First point to Benedictine. Some statistics for you after 3 games. Max Lawrence with 12 kills, leading the way for the Cardinals. Braceros catching up with 9. Zemba with 6. Bergstrand with 5 of his own as the Cardinals get their first point. Bluzak responsible. Morin continues to be the focal point of the Eagles' offensive attack. Gets the spike there, but pops straight up. Far side, Zemba. Powerful southpaw spike. Lofted towards the middle, Mezer. Able to get there, but sends it out of play. In total, the lead has changed 13 times over the course of the last 3 sets. 2 very evenly matched teams, or so it appears, although the Cardinals have won the last 2. Set to the near side. Pounded back down. Zemba. Lawrence has been so good tonight. Just not there. Short on the serve. Don't forget this Saturday, a triple header of basketball starting at 2:45. It's Neuqua Valley and Naperville North girls basketball squaring off inside the home of the Huskies. And we have that game live on NCTV 17. Zemba the spike and the point ties this game up at 3. Directly following that game, we roll the coverage right here inside Gregory Arena, and what a night that will be. Wheaton comes to town. The Thunder will bring their women's and men's basketball teams, and it is always a raucous environment here at North Central for that rivalry game as Benedictine claims another point. Cardinal men's basketball team moving up to 17 and the latest Division III D3Hoops.com ranking. The women, meanwhile, look to just get back above 500. Benedictine's second consecutive point thrown down by Kyle Van Seedem. Long, possibly could have been out. Saved by Braceros, blocked at the net, popped up. Thompson the set. Tapped over the net. Reimer tried to catch him off guard. Mezer was right there. Speaking of right there, Braceros, another kill. Zemba, the server, shot the other way. Misfire off the initial touch. Near side, Rosero trying to throw it down. And Steedham had a chance. Now Bergstrand. And a point for the Cardinals. A couple of players go topsy-turvy on Benedictine's side, just off screen. Reimer nearly flipped over the back of Morin. Five apiece, fourth set, Cardinals up 2-1. Middle spike could not be saved by Messer. Glover, the server, he's been active tonight. Rosero tipped at the net. Glover from the back row. Rosero just a little left-handed tip. But the point won by the Cardinals, rather by the Eagles. Early 2-point edge. Krauser tried to tip it over, then Seedham had other ideas. Coach Kyle Exline. Think of it, the old basketball player. Tipped over. Out of play. Kyle Exline was talking to his players right before that point, making a slight adjustment. Looked like it might have worked. 8-6. Cardinals 1-1. Victory over Loris, the program's first ever match. Tip to middle of the floor, dangerous dive from both players, and Rosero and Zemba able to avoid each other. The win over Loris followed up by a loss at the hands of Benedictine at Mesa. And now Benedictine from Lyle here tonight. Kraus near side, Lawrence. Popped up, far side. Spike, ricochet. Zemba there, near side, rather that's back to Zemba. And the point goes to NCC. Bergstrand sends it in. Glover cannot handle it. Into the net. That's nice. Get rid of a nice streak for the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in to this NCTV 17 production of Cardinal Volleyball, the third match in program history for the men's team. Up 2-1, but down 10-9 in this fourth set. Making it a 10-10 score. Tipped at the net, popped up by the Cardinals. A save to the near side. Lawrence buries it in the net. Messer pops it up. Far side, Lawrence. Loading, serves it up to Glover, who throws it down. 11 all. Make it 12-10. Out of play. Benedictine's point yet again. Now a 3-point lead for the Eagles. And a timeout taken by NCC. We'll break with them. 13-10 to score, fourth set. If the Cardinals can win, they can win the match. We'll be back on NCTV 17. Out of play, 13-11 the score. Cardinals now trail by 2. Lawrence, the server. Into the net. Not happy with himself. Tough pill to swallow. Bezer, front. Kraus rolled one off the sleeves of Kluzak. Blocked at the net. Cardinals send it back. Pete sends it over. Short set near side, blocked straight down. Rosado. Mezer sets the check right back in. Popped up in the net, into the net by Glover. Cardinals with a point. (15-13). Benedictine on top. Set by Reimer. Inside the quarter play, just barely. Cardinals down 3. Fans getting a little bit more into it now, as is the Cardinal bench. Serve coming from Villarreal. Far side. Zemba. Powerful. Pop straight up. Free ball sent over. Zemba sets. Kraus to the net. Popped over to Macer, and Brasado cannot get it. Tip, but it is a Cardinal point. Two sets to 1 advantage for the Cardinals. Trying to put away Benedictine here in the 4th. Long shot of play. And Steedham sent it in. Kraus ends it with just a little tap over the net. Play for Bergstrand. More service errors plaguing the Cardinals. 19-8, the Cardinals, large and by far the biggest factor working against them tonight. Short spike, pop straight up. Blocked at the net. Lawrence didn't tilt it the right way, out of play. Eagles now with a 4-point lead. Reimer, the server. Zemba, knocked out of play. Big point for NCC. Kraus will be the server. Zemba! Oh my! rose and made sure that ball was not going to touch anybody. Set near side. Mueller recaptures the momentum for now for Benedictine. And now Glover checks back into the game for Villarreal. Valentini also in the game. Has the volleyball past the service line. 2017. Lawrence, dig, set, near side. Zemba popped up back row. Nice save. Mezzer sets it towards the net. Lawrence puts it in. Perfect placement. Another crucial point for the Cardinals if they want to win this set. Cardinals send in Bojdar Kalev. A lot of topspin on that spike. Will be Kalev to send over the free ball. Short serve. Knocked back. And could not be saved by Kraus in the middle of the floor. Loading the server. 21-18. Fourth set. Pop straight back. Mezzer. Lucero stepped over the line. Could we be destined for a fifth set? Or can the Cardinals overcome a late 4-point disadvantage? Far side, Zemba. Pops up, back row. Glover squares one up. Mezzer erases the spike. Lucero's soft little tapper over the net. Near side blocked at the net, but straight down. Timeout taken, NCC. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back at NCTV 17. Cards trail 23-18, fourth set. Zemba sent out of play. Cardinals, if they can somehow find themselves in a position to win this, could win the match. 1-1 on the season. Pete with a good serve over the net. Glover has to hesitate before putting this down, and it's in the quarter play. He watched it fall to the hardwood. Couple of more points, and the Cardinals might start believing they can win this set. Near side, Morin, out of play, set one haywire. Timeout taken, Benedictine. They'll ice Pete with a minute break. 23-21, the Cards came out of that last timeout firing. So far tonight, Cardinals with 57 kills, Eagles with 47. Cardinals, though, with 19 service errors compared to Benedictine's 8. That is the big discrepancy right now. That is the big difference between these two teams. Got to give yourself a chance off that serve. Right now, that's the job of Sean Pete, a sophomore from Mokina, Illinois, a product of Lincoln Way East. Went to Joliet Junior College. Has a chance to seal win number 2 on the season for the Cardinals. Sounds like an errant buzzer. Pete the serve, long and out of play. Now it's Morin. Mezer digs. Kraus opposite way. Zemba keeps the set alive for NCC. Now a service error sends this game to a 5th set. So Zemba tasked with just getting it in the quarter of play. Nearly doesn't. Opposite way Glover. Mezer the save. Kraus. Braceros over the net. Somehow Benedictine got that over. Bergstrand pops it over. Second, make it a 3rd attempt now. Braceros again. Ricochet near side into the stands. Cardinals stay alive again. .24-23, and Benedictine will take another timeout. 4th game, 4th set in the balance. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Cardinal Volleyball on NCTV 17. Here it comes, Cardinals down by 1. Trying to at least force. And that is it. To a 5th set we go. 25-23, Benedictine wins the 4th set. And we'll take a timeout to sort things out and see where we stand for the 5th set. Played to 15. We'll be back to NCTV. So here we are, a fifth set inside Gregory Arena. Two teams evenly matched at 2 sets apiece. The Cardinals winning the middle sets 2 and 3, Benedictine 1 and 4. Thanks for tuning into this NCTV 17 production of Cardinal Volleyball. Kevin Jackman here, bringing you the action. It's been a fun night of volleyball, back and forth, constant lead changes. Two teams separated by no more than 5 miles of road. Cardinals talking it over before taking the floor. And looks like we're just about set for some extra volleyball. It'll be Bergstrand as the first server for NCC. Sent in, and we're underway in the fifth set. Saved by the Cardinals, tip straight down. Loading gets the first points of this fifth set. Server will be Jeremy Villarreal. Ceros, the set, tip straight down. Lawrence with the spike and a kill. First and only time the Cardinals have gone to 5 sets, they won 15-8. Kraus sends it in. Near side, Morin taps it over, just out of the reach of the outstretched arms of Mazer. Good awareness from Warren. Out of play, off the sideline, 2-2. A word to the wise, watch the bench off to the right side of your screen. If the Cardinals can pull out some big points, this bench will surely have something up their sleeves, despite the fact they have no sleeves. Roseros kills one down, but it is out of play. Just barely. Morin will serve. 14 kills on the night for him. Near side, Roseros off the hands of Villarreal and out of play. The back and forth continues. 3-3, early fifth set, played to 15. And Pete will be the server for NCC. Just over the net. Tap to the opposite way. Still alive. Cardinals will send over a free ball. Thompson sets it over Reimer. Far side, knocked straight down. John Mueller with the kill. Advantage Benedictine 4-3. Glover comes back. Mueller also checks out. Serve comes from Valentini. Little spike from Bergstrand. Good to knock the game back up. So now Zemba will serve. Over the net, just inside the quarter play. Eagles up 5-4. Take that back, Cardinals with the point. And a timeout taken. Cardinals up a point in the race to 15. We'll be back on NCTV. North Central up a point on Benedictine. 5th set to 15 they play. Serve from Zemba in. Blocked at the net. Tipped on a play. Cardinals up 2. Third serve for Zemba. Just barely clears the net. Far side Glover. Spikes Mezer there. Kraus back set. Zemba again just off the end line. Van Sedum. Bergstrand. Off the arms of Van Sedum and out of play. Nearly halfway there to the 15 points. Jake Braceros, the 5'11" freshman from Des Plaines. Safe serve. Glover opposite way. Measured there, but well out of play. Looked like Kraus thought about trying to leapfrog the bench and a couple of coaches in the process. Mezer, sideways set. Lawrence hits it down. Saved by Thompson on the other end. Blocked straight down. Cardinals with a point on the block. And they will switch sides after arriving at 8 points. 8-6 the score. With a win on the line for the Cardinals to move to 2-1. Checking in for the first time, Richard Dew, 6'3" outside hitter. It's a St. Patrick High School. Has the volleyball on the left side of your screen set to serve. 2 sets apiece, 5th set, 8-6 Cardinal lead. Again, game goes to 15, not 25. Powerful serve. Batted in by Thompson. Glover tries to save it, tipped, but it's out of play. Kraus had the right idea. Couldn't get it there. And Dew will come back out, Bergstrand. It looks like some substitution questions coming from the sideline. Dews checks out. Bergstrand checks in, but gives way to Mezer in the back row. The libero will play in the back. Everything's sorted out now. Villarreal with the ball behind the service line. Just got to get it over. Lawrence gets it right back. Tipped, kept alive. Morin straight up. Free ball for the Cardinals to work with. Short set middle. Far side, Lawrence. Tip straight down. Tie game, made a piece. Lawrence again. Near side. Zemba nearly got one. Morin. Braceros. Near side, Zemba again. Thompson sets it up with a bump. Near side, out of play. Eagles, a 9-8 lead. Zemba a little shaken up. Lawrence takes it. Short hit. Bluzek has had a couple of opportunities off that short set. Braceros from the back row. Cardinal point. Tie game, 9 apiece. Net violation on Benedictine. Saved by Thompson off the serve. Mueller blocked. Back to Mueller. Blocked again. Cardinals double dipping on the defensive end. Kraus the server. Thompson rolls up his sleeve. Mueller lofts it in after getting rejected twice. Mezzer back sets it. Lawrence tipped at the net. Morin saved. Mezzer. Zemba wins the free ball, sends it over to Benedictine's side. Mezzer again. Far side, Zemba. Tipped again. Long exchange. Morin sets it down. Tie game, 10 apiece. Near side, Lawrence smack dab in the middle of the bicep of Reimer. Again, Lawrence knocked out of play. Can the Cardinals pull off a second 5-set win? Safe serve. Far side, Morin popped up. Mezzer, near side, Zemba, tapped around, out of play, 12-10 Cardinals. Crowd going a little bit more crazy as the Cardinals inch towards 15. And a timeout taken by Benedictine. We'll break with them. We'll be back on NCTV 17. Three points away from a second victory in the inaugural season of men's volleyball here at North Central College. Lawrence, the server, sends it deep. Thompson, short set. And Steedham with authority. No hesitation from number one. The server takes aim and flight. Mezzer, near side, Zemba, just out of play, tie game. Yet again, 12 apiece. would not have made sense had this game not been so close so late. It's been this way the entire night. Morin again. Mezer, free ball at the net. Kraus could not connect with Kluzak. And now the Eagles up a point, and the Cardinals are the ones asking for a timeout. And again, we'll step aside on NCTV 17. Cardinals need to shift the momentum and fast. 13-12, Benedictine's lead. 2 points away from a win. Mezer, near side, Zemba, ricochet over the net, Bracero. Near side, Mueller puts it down, and the Eagles are a point away. And another timeout taken by North Central, down a pair, up against the wall. 14-12, the Cardinals with 66 kills tonight, compared to just 56 for Benedictine. Most of the stats favor North Central, aside from one, and I've pointed it out a couple of times tonight. I'll do it again. Service errors, 20 for NCC, just 9 for Benedictine. That's 11 free points. Cardinals break the huddle. Down 2. Benedictine just needs 1. Morin continues to serve from his own end. Mezer, Kraus, far side. Roseros nearly thrown away. Mueller, chance to win it. Mueller again, tips straight down, and Benedictine comes away with a 5-set victory over North Central. Despite the loss, the Cardinals still getting a standing ovation from the fans. A group of freshmen, players that have never played at the collegiate level, competing so hard tonight. 5 sets, just a few points shy of their second victory of the season. The final tonight, 3-2. Benedictine on top of NCC. The final one, the decisive one, 15-12. Big night for Max Lawrence, Jacob Zemba, and Jake Braceros, all of which in double digits in kills. Assists go to Raymond Kraus, 40 on the night. And with that, we say so long from Gregory Arena. It won't be long until we see you again tomorrow night. Milliken comes to North Central to take on the women's basketball team. We'll see you then. 7 o'clock tip-off on NCTV 17. For my cameraman, Chris Picciolo, I'm Kevin Jackman saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow night on NCTV 17 and on NCTV17.com.